Hello and welcome to my It's the Hottest Day of Summer. I've just been unnecessarily shopping. Well, not so really unnecessary, but this is my haul. Very exciting. I went to Lincraft, I went to a dollar store, and I went to a proper yarn and fabric store this morning to pick up a few things. One, because I'm trying to put together a kit for my niece who wants to learn how to crochet, so I figured I'm going to put together a kit for her. So that's what I went shopping for, but I also needed a bag of fibre fill. This is the only bag I could get, and I drove to the nearest city, so that's like an hour away. I drove an hour, and in an hour's distance, this is the only bag of fibre fill I could find anywhere. So I do need to order some online. I should have just ordered some online anyway, but I want to crochet a duck. Could I wait a couple of days? Yes. However, clearly I'm not. So it is too hot for this. It's too hot for anything, let's be completely honest. It's a very hot day. Bag of fibre fill. This here, $18. Is it a rip-off? Yes. Yes, it is. But it was the only one I could get. I got that from Thimbles and Threads. What I also got from Thimbles and Threads is this crochet hook. Now, it's a small one. It's a 2.75 millimeter crochet hook. Why did I get it? Because I thought this was the size I needed. And I think it's the size I'm going to use, but I'll explain why in just a moment. Now, when I went to the dollar store, it's not really a dollar store. I don't know what the brand of it is. I looked at their craft supplies and I picked up only 3 things. And I was very proud of myself for only picking up 3 things because I can normally go a little bit crazy. I have these, which are a bag of pinbacks. I figured I might be able to try to do something with that because Valentine's Day is coming up. I bought these, a set of 4 tiny carabiners, because I am always needing to hook something onto something else. It's clearly too hot for the dog and he's just given up on the deck. And I bought these. This was a $3 packet of very tiny crochet hooks. Now I'm assuming that we've all seen the same videos of the micro crochet and the person who's doing the really tiny granny squares in cotton thread. Now I know I can't do this, and yet there's some part of me that wants to give it a go. So tiny, tiny, tiny crochet hooks. And funnily enough, the largest one here is 2 millimeters, so the 275 is the next smallest one that I think I own. Right, then I went to Lincraft. Well, actually, I went to Lincraft first. No, I went to the dollar store first because it was on the way into the mall. What did I get? First of all, I got 2 heart-shaped wreath things, metal hearts. What am I going to do with them? Not a clue yet, but I figure Valentine's Day is coming up, and if I don't use them for Valentine's Day this year, I could use them for Valentine's Day at some time. I've never seen them before, so I picked them up. I also picked up 2 of these. These were about $3. It's a cotton wheel cake of yarn. Now, I figured I can put one of these in my niece's crochet kit because I think it's not a bad idea. I don't think it's a very cute bird at all. I think he's a bit of a chonk, but I do like the idea that somehow in this cake, she says trying to put the yarn back into an aesthetic way on the circle, I do think it's a good idea for someone who's starting out, that there we've got all the colours for a project, the pattern for a project inside. Yeah. So, and at $3, that was pretty cheap. So I got 2 of those. I also got 2 more crochet hooks. These are squishy Lincraft branded ergonomic crochet hooks. This one's a 3, this one's a 5. They didn't have a 4, but I do have a 4 for her of a different brand anyway. But I figured the soft grip ones, that'll be nice because what I'm putting together in the box is a whole stack of different yarns, of different weights, of different fibres, as well as hooks, scissors, stitch markers, all of the things that you need to start off. now that I'm an expert, having been crocheting for a hot minute. And the last thing I got were these. Now these are they're stitch markers, but the reasons why I got these ones is I've been looking for these. They're the ones that just swivel on and swivel off. I figured that's going to be much faster than doing up the little clip. So I got those. I didn't spend a lot. I did get a voucher. So I'm counting it as a win. I'm also saying that I haven't actually bought any yarn. Yes, I've bought yarn, but this yarn is not for me yarn. Well, I did buy two. One of them's probably for me. But I did want to see how the pattern goes if I try crocheting it up, and how far that goes. So that's what I did this morning. In the heat, I went shopping at Lincraft rather than dealing with how hot it is outside. I hope you're all taking good care of yourselves. I know that a lot of you are over in the States, so you've got snow, you've got cold, and I've got this stupid level of heat. Either way, have a fabulous time. Look after yourselves and keep knitting. I shall see you soon. Bye.